Pope Leo is no stranger to Michigan, spending part of his early years along the lakeshore studying at a seminary high school.
News 8's Josh Sanchez went through the yearbook pages of a former classmate who knew the new pope.
Along the field surrounding Felt Mansion near the lakeshore used to stand the halls of St. Augustine Seminary. It would be these grounds where Pope Leo XIV would forge the building blocks that would take him to the Vatican.
His school was very rigid on, everything was scheduled and a lot.
Former classmate Dan King remembers the halls of St. Augustine Seminary High School well. King clearly remembers the regimen of housework, prayer, and study.
They were just raising good, intelligent, productive males for society.
It was the same values taught to Pope Leo, then a young Robert Prevost, or Bob, as his classmates called him.
That's Bob as a freshman.
King remembers meeting the freshman during his sophomore year.
So I'm down the hallway. I remember some guys that were two of the kids in my class. They came running down the hallway, and they said, Dan, guess what? I said, what? We just met somebody who's smarter than you. And it's like, really? And I said, oh, and I went down to meet him. And I walked away from it saying, I think he's smarter than me. This page.
Pages are filled with photos of King and Prevost.
He would probably be in here.
Setting up the yearbook and in the National Honor Society. Images capturing the early years of the pontiff.
It's hard to believe he's the Pope.
King says Prevost was dedicated to the competitive academics of the seminary.
I remember him he's very humble, very humble, very quiet. But it was really nice, and I think that guy's he's gonna go someplace.
Habemus Papam.
King couldn't have guessed that one of those places would be as the head of the Catholic Church.
Robertum Franciscum.
There's still some shock as he remembers Thursday's announcement.
Cardinalem Prevost.
It's just amazing that I would know a Pope. That I would have even gone to school with a Pope. A normal guy, grows up, normal kid, just doing normal kid stuff, and he's now in charge of, what, 1.8 billion Catholics?
Looking back at Prevost's volunteer work around Holland, Douglas, and the Lakeshore, to the years of mission work in Peru. King says the new pope will guide the church through shifting waters.
So I went around the world, and I think he's going to be a good guy for it. He's the right guy.
Yeah,
I could tell when I saw him walk out on the balcony, he was about to cry. Yeah.
King hopes telling his stories and experiences with Pope Leo will inspire the next generation of Catholics by showing them the heights a person can reach from such humble beginnings. Near Holland, Josh Sanchez, News 8.